In the world of professional sports, we often see the triumphs and successes of our favorite athletes. But what happens when one of them takes a darker turn, and their personal life becomes a source of controversy and concern? This is the story of Kilie Kelce, the wife of NFL star Jason Kelce, and her unwavering support for her husband, even in the face of his troubling behavior. Jason Kelce is a household name in the world of American football. As the center for the Philadelphia Eagles, he's been a key part of the team's success, earning multiple Pro Bowl selections and a Super Bowl championship. His dedication to the game and his team is unquestioned, and he's become a beloved figure among Eagles fans. Kilie Kelce, on the other hand, has largely remained out of the spotlight, content to support her husband from the sidelines. The two met in college and have been together ever since, building a life and a family together. Kilie's unwavering support for Jason has been a cornerstone of their relationship, and it's a testament to the strength of their bond. But in 2022, everything changed. Jason Kelce's public persona began to unravel as reports emerged of his increasingly erratic behavior off the field. He was involved in a series of incidents, from altercations with fans to allegations of substance abuse. The once admired football star was quickly becoming a liability to the team and a source of embarrassment for the organization. As the scrutiny and criticism mounted, many expected Kilie to distance herself from her husband. After all, she had built a life and a family with a man who was now being portrayed as a villain in the public eye. But Kilie's response was the opposite of what anyone expected. Rather than abandoning Jason, Kilie doubled down on her support. She was a constant presence at his side, defending him in interviews and standing up for him on social media. She insisted that the public perception of her husband was not the full story, and that there was more to the situation than met the eye. Kilie's unwavering support for Jason was all the more remarkable, given the nature of his transgressions. The incidents he was involved in were not minor slip-ups, but rather serious breaches of conduct that threatened to derail his career and tarnish his legacy. Yet Kilie remained steadfast, determined to stand by her husband no matter what. What was it that drove Kilie to continue supporting Jason, even in the face of such overwhelming evidence of his wrongdoing? Was it simply a matter of love and loyalty, or was there something deeper at play? Some speculated that Kilie was motivated by a desire to protect her family and her own reputation. After all, as the wife of a high-profile athlete, she had a lot to lose if Jason's downfall became a major public scandal. By maintaining a united front, she could potentially minimize the damage and preserve her own standing. Others suggested that Kilie's support was rooted in a deeper understanding of her husband's struggles. Perhaps she recognized the underlying issues that were driving his behavior, and believed that with the right support and guidance, he could overcome his demons and return to the player and person he once was. In a rare interview, Kilie Kelce addressed the public's perception of her husband's actions and her own decision to stand by him. "I know that people out there are quick to judge, and they may not understand why I'm still here," she said. "But Jason is so much more than the headlines and the controversies. He's a human being with his own struggles and his own story. And as his wife, it's my job to be there for him, no matter what." Kilie went on to explain that she had seen a side of Jason that the public rarely did, a sensitive, caring, and deeply troubled individual who was grappling with the pressures of fame and the demands of his profession. She believed that with the right support and guidance, he could overcome his challenges and emerge as an even better version of himself. "I'm not naive to the seriousness of what he's done," Kilie admitted, "but I also know that there's more to the story, and that Jason is capable of change and redemption. And as long as he's willing to put in the work, I'll be there to support him every step of the way." Kilie Kelce's unwavering support for her husband, even in the face of his troubling behavior, is a testament to the power of love, loyalty, and the belief in the capacity for change. While the public may have written off Jason Kelce as a lost cause, Kilie saw something in him that was worth fighting for, a man who, with the right guidance and support, could reclaim his legacy and become an inspiration to others. As the Kelce family continues to navigate this challenging chapter, one thing is clear: Killie's commitment to her husband will remain steadfast, no matter what the future may hold. It's a story of resilience, compassion, and the transformative power of unconditional love.